right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Now, today I told you that we're going to be working inside of our Remix IDE. So let's get and go over there now. Let's get our file compiled. And this is the final form of the contract that we actually deployed. We're not going to deploy it today. I'm just going to walk through it with you and let you know exactly what's going on inside the contract, so you can have a heads up on what's going on when we do deploy it. You can keep up what I'm explaining to you. So we have it compiled. Let's deploy it. Let's go and open the file up. Let's move down. All right, so this is our contract here. So basically, our contract is just going to be a list of people in their favorite numbers. The what do we have here? The index is part of the contract. My favorite number, the retrieve, and the store are just leftover things that we were adding to the contract just to see how they work and how to get a feel for them that we actually left in. It's not going to hurt the contract. It doesn't really go with the rest of the contract. So that's just a pick of what we left off. So you see here we have this add person. We're going to actually hit this drop down here. We're going to add our first person, Delia. We're going to put 27. We're actually going to hit transact, and then we're going to hit index. And you can see we had one now. It's supposed to start at 0, so this is letting us know that we have our first person at the 0 position. So the next time we come back and store something, we're going to be starting at the second position and not at the first position anymore. So we'll go here to the list of numbers. We'll hit the first position. Call it. You see 27. List 27. Let's get another hit the 0 for the list of people. And you can see here we have Adelia 27. So you can see we have that there. And actually, remember we made this function here, this self.name to favorite number using the hash map. This was going to convert a string into an integer for us. So what we can do here is, instead of putting in the actual index location, let's say we have a huge index and we don't know exactly where we put Delia inside the index, we can actually type her name in and we should get back her favorite number without having to know her index position. So we'll do this, type her name in, and then we're going to get and call it 27. So as you can see, so that was our first one. Let's do our second one here. We're going to type in Tiffany. We're going to do a 31 for the favorite number. 31. You're going to transact it. Now you can see here when we hit the index button, it's going to move us to 2, letting us know that the second position was just filled. And the next time we come back, we're going to be working in the third position. So let's check the first position here and see what we get. List them up. 31. Let's check it here. You can see Tiffany 31. And then we're going to go ahead and hit Tiffany down here and see what her favorite number is. And you can see we get 31. Now let's go ahead and do it one more time. Even though we have 5 slots, we're only going to do 3 slots. Let's do Aaliyah. We'll do 33. We'll go ahead and transact that. Then we'll hit the index button, let us know. So this is telling us that we're working in the 4th position. The next time we come back, we filled up all 3 positions already. So we're going to get and do that. Then we're going to check this third position here. You see it's 33 now. We're going to check the third position here. You can see that it is Aaliyah 33. And then we'll go ahead and put Aaliyah down here and see what we get. So we'll have Aaliyah there. And you can see that it's 33. So basically, that's our contract. We're able to store people in their favorite numbers. And again, the walkthrough was, you can see we stored their name in their favorite number. And we got the index location. With the index location, we can get their favorite number. And we can get their favorite number and name all together. Or we can just type in their name and get their favorite number. So basically, that's our contract. And that's what we deployed. So that's what we're going to be deploying tomorrow. I'm going to show you how we actually did that. And I'm going to be showing you the... you can see here, I told you that we were able to get the MetaMask on our laptop. So that's what was a good thing. It was easy to work with doing that way. I'm not signed in right now, so we will be signed in tomorrow. And then we will be connecting our MetaMask to this Remix IDE so everything meshes well together, because we're actually going to be deploying from here. And when it gets deployed here, the information is going to get translated over to the MetaMask. And then there is a third step involved, a website that's going to hold all of the information, all of the transactions. It's like a blockchain or Etherscan. I don't know if you know what an Etherscan is, but it's like an Etherscan. It's not exactly an Etherscan, but it's like a test Etherscan for situations like ours when we're doing test deployments. But of course, I'll keep you more up to date on what's going on with that when we dive into it tomorrow. I'll let you know exactly what's going on step by step. I just wanted to give you a feel of what's going on with the actual contract. Like I said, this is our contract here. We're able to store people with their favorite numbers in their names. I'm not going to do the store with the numbers, because you know how we did that already. We stored the number. We were actually added it to my favorite number, and then we were able to retrieve it. You saw those functions plenty of times, so you know what those do. So yeah, this is our contract, and we will be deploying it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But of course, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.